Okay, good morning everyone. I'm Derek. So today I'm going to tell you a story about corals and their tiny symbiotic friend, the algae. So everybody knows that corals are dying now, from bleach to dead. And sadly, we have lost half of the coral coverage in the world since 1950s. And when we know there are many factors threatening the coral reef, such as the well-known global warming, overfishing, and pollution. And when talking about the rising temperature, the biggest threats, corals actually don't respond to the heat the same way. That is, we may find difference between reefs, between species, and even the colonies. We should save corals because ecosystem services provided by them are important to everyone, and people nowadays are figuring out numerous methods to save them. But there's a problem. To what extent can we say we did it? Yay! That is, we have succeeded saving our coral reefs. So we need a baseline to compare the change between the past, the present, and the future. So according to Cambridge Dictionary, baseline is an imaginary line used as a starting point for making comparisons. That is, for scientists, we can know when the corals start to suffer, survive, and change. But there's another problem. Baseline could change between generations because people tend to take what they see first as the normal. Imagine your grandfather see the ocean like this, and with overfishing, the population size decreases. Your father may see ocean like this, and now you may see the ocean like this, and thinking, this is what a normal ocean looks like. That is what we call the shifting baseline syndrome. To prevent that, we should conduct long-term monitoring for us to know what was there and what has been changed. So in coral issues, baseline have been built on different scales. For example, we can know that the total coverage in certain reefs. We can know the population size of different coral species. And within colonies, we can test how efficient their photosynthesis can provide energy. That is what we call the photochemical efficiency. But how about inside the colonies? Are there also baselines? We know that coral lives with so many friends that they can influence the ability of heat tolerance of corals, such as the Symbiodiniaceae, virus, archaea, and bacteria. And so far, we know that there are many different types of symbiotic algae, and some of them are weak partners when facing the rising temperature, as the common cladocopian. And however, there are also some strong partners like the Ruthenian. And in fact, coral can host both at the same time, and they can change their types of symbiotic algae based on their needs and environment. So we know that these microbiomes could be different and influenced by their genetics, age, production, temperature, and even where coral lives. So far, we know that baseline should be built for comparisons across time and scales. And corals can respond to different temperature differently, and they can change their symbiotic algae, such as the heat-tolerant the Ruthenian and the less weaker symbiotic algae cladocopian. And symbiotic microbiomes could be different between locations, but we haven't known the baseline inside the coral colonies. That's why we're trying to build a baseline of Symbiodinian in Taiwan when coral is not stressed. For that, we can check if there are seasonal patterns and reef side effects for future comparisons. So we predicted that the types of symbiotic algae will remain stable across seasons, and we would find a site and species-specific difference because of different thermal histories. But their photochemical efficiency could change across different seasons, but we'll find a similar trends among species. So we picked two reefs with different thermal histories. That is our Wanlitong and Nuclear Power Outlet Reef. If you're a diver, you'll be familiar with that near the Kenting National Park in the southern Taiwan. So according to a previous study, Wanlitong is actually a thermally stable reef. That means that the temperature won't change very much there. For the corals, it is a nice, sweet, and safe place to live. But in Outlet Reef, because of the discharge of hot water from the nuclear power plant, and also there are internal tides induced upwelling cold water, so the temperature could change very much in a day in Outlet Reef. So it is a warm, thermally variable reef. And according to our studies, we are trying to build a baseline. So we conduct long-term monitoring for 15 months, and samples were collected 5 times from summer 2018 to summer 2019 for 5 seasons. And we picked 3 different types of corals. That is the competitive Acoporanana, weedy Pochiopa acuta, and the stress-tolerant Poreus lutea. And we also tracked the temperature with our hobo logger, and we took some water sample for their nutrient analysis. So to know which type of the symbiotic algae living in the coral, we use a coarse qPCR to test the specific types of symbiotic algae shows up. But it is not a quantified method, so we don't know how many symbiotic algae living in the coral colonies. And also to know their photochemical efficiency, we use a diving pump to test their Fe of Fm. That is the measurements of maximum content yield. If you got a higher Fe Fm results, you have a better photochemical efficiency. So we took some statistics analysis between temperature, between nutrients, photochemical efficiency, and symbiotic algae from between reef size, seasons, and coral species. So as a result, we know that outlet reef and one-ton reefs actually have the similar mean temperature, but however, the outlet reef was actually hotter in winter and spring, and it also had a larger daily temperature range across all seasons. That is, we can make sure that one-ton is actually a safe place for coral to live there, and outlet reef is quite thermally variable, so it's a tough place. And for water chemistry parameters, we found that there was no difference between size of seasons, so that we can tell their thermal resume was the main physical difference between these two reef sites. So to test our hypothesis 1 and 2 about the seasonal patterns of the types of symbiotic algae, let's take a look at our qPCR results. So you may notice that, please look at the figure there. So you may notice that the y-axis shows how many DNA were replicated, and the x-axis shows the time of the signal shows up. So you can notice that there are two different color lines. The C represents for the cladocopian, that is the weaker one, and the black line shows the Derustinian, the strong one. So for this feature, you can notice that Acropora nana at outlet reef show the presence of both types of symbiotic algae in summer 2018. Also in one-ton, you can notice that it is very obvious yellow line there, but you can notice about a red cycle. That is, you may notice a small signal about the Derustinian. So we can still say that Acropora nana from one-ton also holds both types of symbiotic algae in winter 2019. So let's take a look about the seasonal trends. You may notice that the patterns of different seasons show similar, and you can notice that the black line shows earlier in outlet reef than in one-ton across all seasons. So we can tell that the Derustinian was detected earlier in outlet reef than one-ton reef. So also for the Poshiopora acuta across all seasons, you may notice that the obvious color of in outlet reef and one-ton reef are different. So we found the opposite pattern observed for the colonies between these two reef sites. And Poshiopora Porous Lucia can also find similar patterns compared to the Acropora nana. You can notice that the Derustinian was actually detected earlier in outlet reef than in one-ton. So for our quick summary of our qPCR results, we can notice that all coral can have both types of symbiotic algae across all seasons. And the Derustinian was detected earlier in outlet reef, that is our warm, thermally variable reef. And site and species-specific patterns remain consistent. That is, you find no big change between seasons. That is, we found no seasonal patterns evidence. So for hypothesis 1 and 2, we all accepted that. And for the third hypothesis, we test about the photochemical efficiency to see there are seasonal patterns. So let's take a look about the Fe of Fm results in Acropora nana. So you can notice that the x-axis shows the different seasons. So if you notice the star box down there, you see that it means that there are significant difference between two reef sites. That is, in fall 2018 and summer 2019, Acropora nana living in the outlet reef performs better than one-ton. Also, you can find similar trends in the Poshiopora acuta, and however, there are only one significant difference season for Porous Lucia, that is in summer 2018. So to compare with the seasonal trends, we may notice the different letters showing in the picture. If you found that compare with the same letters, that is A versus A, it means that it's not different. Yeah, it's the same. Not the same, but it's not different. And also, if you compare with the two letters, that is the significantly different between these two seasons. So we can tell that the summer 2018 and spring 2019 is different. So let's take a look about the seasonal trends about 3 species. You see something? No, actually. So we found no seasonal trends in photochemical efficiency. So our quick summary of our FEFN results shows that Pochopra acuta and Acropora nana was no difference in outlet reef and Wanlitong, but all they performed better than Poreus lutea in all seasons. And for Wanlitong, it's only significant different in 4 seasons. And we found no clear seasonal trends in photochemical efficiency, so that species-specific traits was the primary driver to their efficiency. So for hypothesis 3, we rejected that because we found no similar traits. So although we found something about the site and species links between the corals and the symbiotic algae, we still have some limitations because we didn't quantify the relative abundance between these two reef sites, between these two types of symbiotic algae, because we lack of positive control, background data, and standardized samples. So for you guys, I hope you remember that corals are team players, especially the Ruthenian is quite heat tolerant. And if you live in a tough place like an outlet reef, it's a one variable extreme environment, you will get tougher and stronger. And for the photochemical efficiency, the species-specific trait determine the most, and we found no seasonal trends among their symbiotic algae were found. And also, we still need some quantified baseline researches in the future. Thank you. That's my presentation.
I think you speak a little quick, and the page 45. Page 45.
45? Okay. Oh, yeah. Let me, because there are some animations for that. Yeah.
Yes. I want to ask, the middle of the number, is there any meaning of the numbers?
Is there any meaning of the numbers? For this study, we conducted about the water chemistry because pollution will influence the coral reefs. So we conduct some common nutrients like you can see the NO2, NO3, ammonia, and the phosphate. And these are the main chemistry parameters we'll test about the water chemistry. And we found that there was no difference between all seasons and sites. So it doesn't mean anything, yeah.
Okay, thank you.
I wonder why the study choose this coral species.
Oh, you mean the coral species was studied? The 3 types of coral species were common in Wanlitong and outlet reef according to previous study. That is, we pick some common types so that we can have enough samples for our research.
Okay, thank you.
I want to ask the result.
Results, okay.
About
About temperature, about the symbiotic algae, about the photochemical efficiency.
sorry, the discussion.
You mean our qPCR methods?
I see you say we lack the standard.
Yeah.
So the baseline will change.
You mean the baseline of this method or the baseline of the symbiotic algae living in the coral reefs?
Yes.
So for the baselines you're talking about, we just want to know the presence and absence of the, we just test if the symbiotic algae shows up. And we want to know that if there are certain seasons that some specific type of symbiotic algae will disappear. And we found there was no. So we said that the baseline is actually corals will host both. So you're talking about the baseline will change. Sometimes it will change because of the human activities. That is my answer.
Okay, I think you have the same feeling as I did, that he spoke very fluently, and he knew very well what he was talking about, and he was very confident. He was looking at you with a lot of postures. So these are all good. What makes a good presentation? That is with a lot of this. Okay, yeah. But however, I have to say that the speak was far too fast, and especially in your introduction, that I was have a number up to 73. That's amazing. I mean the slide number. Okay, but I know that you use sequential slides that makes you a high slide number. But I think in your introduction, there are very often where the slide pop up for only 2 seconds. So we were still reading the slide, and then you move on to the next slide. That was a little bit like, then that already gave us the impression that, I cannot catch you up. So in general, because you spoke almost 12 minutes, right? So I think in terms of your content, my suggestion for you is you can reduce your introduction, because the issue of coral is in general well known. So I think what you can focus in your introduction is to talk about the importance of having a baseline. That's what you can focus on. And then, yes, okay, too fast. Okay. And then there's one slide which I like, that's 19. Okay. I guess that's the right. Yes. Okay. Here you said you cannot see the word here, but I can read lives with so many friends. So there's a skill here, which is he humanized the object he's talking about. So friends instead of many other creatures. Okay. So this will give you the feeling that this topic is friendly because he humanized the topic, the object he's talking about, and also followed by a very good skill where he used this kind of icon. So this is a good icon to show this one is very resistant, strong. Right? Is that right? Okay. Okay. You know that I forget their name 3 slides later. So it's important to know that you are talking about 2 different symbionts, which are either resistant or more delicate. So having this kind of icon is very important. However, this is good. However, later, I hope when you talk about, is it correct that the author, they study these 2 symbionts? Yes. It would be great to reuse this icon later in your result slide, because in the result slide, we no longer remember who is who. We talk about this later when we are at that slide. Okay, so condense your introduction a little bit. And then this is good, this is good. Hypothesis 1, 2, 3. And you revisited this again and again. This is good. And 32. It's also good that you look for their photos, because these names have no meaning to a geologist like me. Okay, and then these are also nice. So he looked up the photo of the instruments and give some simple icon to make you feel friendly, that these are not just logger, so there's a photo of it. And these are all very nicely made. And here, it's already 35 photo, yes. Yes. And here, he also provided a very simple explanation of these abstract parameter FVFM to say that higher value means what. That's all you need to say when you introduce a difficult parameter. But if I were you, I would skip this one. Yeah. And then later, you indeed introduce, let's go back to a later slide, where you spend some time talking about the AB meaning, but that was a little bit too late. So to try to explain it the first time, it can be explained. Okay? So in that way, you can avoid explaining the statistical test, but anyway, we won't remember the name. So you don't need to even bother talking about it. Okay. So, and then here, that's what we say. You have C and D, and I no longer remember who is who. So please use this cute icon next time. Then we will remember better. Always use it, okay? When you talk about these symbionts. Then statistical tests, as I mentioned, explained it the first time, you can explain it. Then I feel that the takeaway is a little bit in a rush. So if I were you, I would also take away limitation, yes, and then try to elaborate this a little bit in a more relaxed way. So this is important. Take home, tough coral, tough people. Oh no, okay, no. Okay, good. That's it. Good. Thank you.